It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Flushed out of the pocket. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Milton now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
This is Walker on 2nd. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19.
3rd and long for him here. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And the Cardinals pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. And while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Viking 18. Go.
Play fake. It's Milton. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down, Ready? Bronco 80.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On the set.
For the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw, Milton. Hits him on the out route. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll give up the gut to Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got them tackled behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Cardinals will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down and 4 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense to the line fast.
Have the 60.
To the air on his first down. Richardson gets his running back. And he's taken down right along the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Eagles.
The give here on 2nd. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals the first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Arizona.
60 Vikings.
Setting him on the dime. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. The Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's on a quick hitter. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Walker on first down. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. We're one quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Go. Nice. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All set now. First and 10.
Craig.
Running with Walker again. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
On the ready.
Second and 3 now.
Ready. Panther Street. Cut up. Cut up.
Toss play. This is Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Shotgun now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Come on, come on. Set. 18, Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Trying for it is Walker. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Rolling into enemy territory. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
He's going to keep it this time. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Man, that run was looking so good for him. But we'll see, QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose. Ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Go.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it deep downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Set.
With a dive up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready. Go.
Richardson fires quickly at line. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Richardson on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
18 Cardinal. 8 Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Quick slant cut by Neighbors. He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd.
19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here's Milton. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. 7.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Bob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Kept near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside,
Let's go now.
that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Didn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
He's got it on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. You just put on a show.
Operating now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Cardinals.
They put a receiver in motion right. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Caught by his back. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Brought down by Deron Bland. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Ready.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Next. Ready. Buffalo 18. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Jamon Clark. And the Cowboys are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go, Rig, go. Here we go, here we go. Go.
Here's Walker running right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Over the right side, it's caught by Ferguson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Go.
From the red zone on 1st. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Ready.
Milton now. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Third and goal, one of the biggest moments of this NFC title game.
Red. Let go.
Walker. And this is going to end behind a line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, as that takes us into the break. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Starting at the 10. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 16-point ball game.
Okay, these NFL halftimes, they go really fast. Those 10 to 12 minutes fly by. Lots of things are said, but I don't know if in either locker room it was said, hey, let's have a game-changing, defining play. Let's stick this guy, return a fumble for 6. I don't think that was in anybody's conversation.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And he's out a little short of the 30. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
18 Rodway, 18. Now that. 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in a hurry up here.
70 Timberwolves.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. We knock it away again, and a couple of good reps in coverage have brought up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set. To the air on this 1st down. Richardson forced back to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Richardson to throw again. Into the crowd. That pass is intercepted. Kicked off by Damone Clark.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football with a very short field ahead. Just a little outside the 20. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. This is caught near the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. Then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Okay, ready?
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Now an inside give to Walker. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
Staying with Walker. Shoots away from one. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready? 70 Lions. Go.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Tag. Cougar 19. Go.
Throw left side, cut by Neighbors. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Check. 60.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Starts his return from the 23. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
Dive play straight ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Richardson back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Come on.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Arizona.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows main or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Richardson on 3rd. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity to look in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Unlock line. Rig alert, liking 18. Ready, ready.
They give up the gut to Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. On the draw, it's Walker. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 7 yards there, but even after that, still a chunk to go on 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. 1st down throw here from Richardson. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Come on, 19 tight, 19, hot 70.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. The Cowboys scoop it up. 30 at the 20. And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that bubble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys push the lead to 20. Nice little energy on their sideline after that bumper return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So the rare double whammy, Brock. It's intercepted and there's offensive interference on the play, which, of course, they declined.
Yeah, we talk a lot about these receivers, right, having to fight through contact, to play through penalties. Same thing on the other side. That defense has got to finish it, not just be satisfied with knocking the ball away, but actually taking it away.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
To the ground with Walker. To the races, middle of the field. On the move, past the 40, into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. After the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's completed right side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
18
First and 10. 6-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, what aided him in the pursuit of the QB. And he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
Ooh, that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27. Hand off now from the gun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Goes to the hurry up here.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cardinals hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Motion man left is Lamb.
19 Tiger.
To throw, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
10 yards on the play. That's good for the Cardinals.
From the red zone on first. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Touchdown.
Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Waiting for that signal, waiting for it. Oh, they've got it! The Cardinals recovered! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Ready?
First and 10 now from the 46.
Shot alert. Chop. Ready. Let go.
And running left, Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ready.
Here's a design run. So the Cowboys